Hello, this is Jack from tofluency.com. I'm currently on the balcony here at my office and I'm having a coffee. I'm having a break from sitting at my desk. And hopefully the audio is okay for you because it can get kind of loud out here. But this morning I posted a photo on my Instagram and Facebook account where, and I'll reenact it, I'll show you what I was doing. I had a picture something like this. And I was sitting on my sofa at home and I said, my son is getting my daughter some breakfast. I could get used to this, okay? Now he didn't make a big breakfast. All he did was he got her some crackers, he got her some seaweed. My kids love seaweed. And just, passed it to her while she was sitting in her high chair. And I said I could get used to this, okay? I could get used to this situation. And you hear people say that phrase, I could get used to this. When, especially a great example, is when someone is at the beach, lying down, I could get used to this. Or when someone is, usually it's on vacation somewhere and they feel really relaxed, I could get used to this. When, let's say my wife says, hey Jack, do you want me to make the coffee today? You stay in bed, I'll make you a cup of coffee. And she brings up the cup of coffee and I say, I could get used to this. I could get used to you making me coffee every morning. So we use that specific phrase when we say, like, this is a really good situation and I want this to be normal. I want this to be the normal situation. And a lot of the time we use it in a humorous way. It's not usually used in terms of a serious comment, but it's more, used in terms of humor. Now, we're using the phrase to get used to something. And this means for something to become normal. For you to become familiar with that situation, okay? And the phrase I gave you before, I could get used to this, is very specific. Okay, it's used in those specific cases. But get used to something is used a lot. It's used all the time. So for example, when I moved to America, it was strange tipping all the time, but I got used to it. It became normal to me. It was strange driving on the right-hand side of the road, but I got used to it. It became normal to me. So you can see here, get used to focuses on the process of something becoming normal. Now, you can also say, I am used to it, okay? Or I am not used to it. I'm used to it, I'm not used to it. So when my family come to visit, you'll hear my mum say, I'm not used to American menus. I'm not used to American food. I'm not used to tipping in restaurants. It's not normal for her. It's not a familiar thing for her. So when you say, I am used to something or I'm not used to something, then we're saying this is the situation right now. But we use get used to for that process, that change. Okay? So in my case, I'm getting used to living on that side of town. I used to live on that side of town, but now I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to living over there. I'm getting used to my new routine of driving my son to school and then coming to the office after that. It's a process. I'm in the middle of that becoming familiar to me. So to be used to something, to get used to something, etc., this is used a lot. We use it all the time. Now, don't get confused when we say, I used to do something, okay? Because that's something else. That's like a habit in the past. That's a habit in the past. I used to work from home, but now my office is over there. Okay, I used to work at home, but now my office is here. So I used to do something is a habit in the past. Okay, I'm used to doing something is what I am familiar with now. I'm used to working downtown now, but I used to work from home. I'm used to working in this office now. I used to work from home. So hopefully that situation is clear to you. Sorry about the noise. There were 2 buses at one time. But the phrase that I used today, and I'll leave a link to my Instagram post or the Facebook post in the description, but the phrase I used today was, I could get used to this. I could get used to this. And you'll most likely see someone write this or hear someone say this when they are sunbathing by a pool. This weather's amazing. I'm not working. I could get used to this. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you have found it useful, please like and share it. And if you are new here, then get my book, The 5-Step Plan for English Fluency. There is a link in the description. And this book is going to help you. Over 70,000 people have read this book. So download it now. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.